Oh, hey. What's going on, everybody? My name's Kobe Scroby. Welcome to Presence's Dark Awakening. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and if you would like to support the channel, not have to see any ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server, all you gotta do is subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. If you or anyone you know has an Amazon Prime account, you can connect that to your Twitch account and you'll get a free Prime subscription every month. You could choose to use it here, join the server for free, and not have to see any ads. Otherwise, you gotta be lucky enough to get gifted a sub. Maybe you can talk someone into it. So, Presences is a game that I played a demo for back during one of the Steam Next Fest events. And it seemed pretty cool. So, I think it was pretty cheap. It was probably like $5 or under. So I picked it up a while ago. So let's play it. What's going on, Zaylin? How you doing? Welcome in. They said this old house is haunted. If it is, that means there is an afterlife. Tonight I'm going to find out. I wish this damn shadow wasn't here. What if I do that? Does that work? I don't know if it's any better. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe we'll try that. Whatever. And we're going down into the sewer because that's what you do. That's what I do. What are you doing? All right, so this game has like one setting, and it is master volume. So it is what it is. I really wish I could... Okay, that's a little bit better. Really wish I could turn my mouse sensitivity down a bit. Oh my god, it's getting worse. There we go, that's better. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. Alright, so this is... Ooh, wow. This is where we came from. And here we are. And now it's too quiet. It was so loud. Guess you can hear the footsteps a little bit. Hey there, little rat. How you doing? Where you going? You just running in circles? Allergies and migraines? I don't know what either of those are like. Laura and her daughter do. They're like always like they just take allergy medicine every day. I think I may have felt allergies for a couple days last year. And it actually felt like I was sick, but Laura said it's allergies, so I don't know. The only time I ever actually had like allergies was when I lived on the farm and the trucks were coming to pick up the grain and take it to the river to sell. When it gets down so low, it won't run out the bottom anymore. So you got to go inside with a shovel and you got to shovel it. And it's so dusty in there that it's hard to see. And we had those paper masks that go over your nose and mouth, but that's it. And I would, you know, snot running, eyes red, watering, itchy. But that's like extreme. That's like you're inside it. Bad thing is allergies are amplifying my migraine. If it is how it's been explained to me, then that sucks. I imagine you have allergy medicine. I think here they use Allegra. And then they've got nose spray. I can't remember the name of it, but it's just like you spray one in each nose. Left click to interact. It's locked. So I don't think this part was in the demo. The demo was just like at the church or the building or the tower or whatever you want to call it. To inspect, click the left mouse button while hovering over. Can I zoom? That'd be nice. Bait and tackle, fishing pole, lunchbox, portable cooler. Here's a list of everything you need to catch fish around here. Most of the ponds and lakes in the area are not the best for fishing. Head up north toward the rivers if you really want to catch something. With all that said, it never hurts to try. I was going to say cry. However, avoid any natural ponds or lakes near the abandoned home. What is that noise? Is it thunder? I always get bad vibes around there. Enjoy and have fun. Michael Hunt. Also, before we get any farther here, why the hell? Oh, is it because there's a fence around it? Why did I go down a manhole, come out here, just to get over here? And now I'm seeing that there's a fence around it, but look, you could go right between those two planks there. You could jump this fence easy. And what is this big hole here for? I don't really understand why. Is this bright too light? Oh, that's so much better on my eyeballs. There, we'll go with that. Oh, I can see so much better now. I hate having light shining at my face in the dark like this. I hear like a pig. The bullfrog? Alright, I don't know what this game is going to be like for hidden stuff and exploration. You ever meet people that are afraid of birds? Like, I've heard that it's like the flapping. I don't know, if I'm getting attacked by a bird, I feel like I'm just gonna slap it or something, you know? Get away from me. Or a chicken, you could just kick it. Granted, I don't want to hurt animals on purpose, but if they're attacking me to hurt me, then they're gonna get it. Hey, a fish! He caught a fish. Can't do anything with it. Where is the light? Where is the storm coming from? I can see the moon and the stars. There's clouds over there. Whoa, man. That looks cool. I mean, there's clouds coming, but you can see stars through them. It's not like... Maybe that's a storm? I don't know. Anyway, not important. Let's go. It looked like the lightning was coming from this way, though. I thought, hey, what's up, Dishonest? I thought you said, hey, a fic? Like official... Oh, was here. No, I said, hey, a fish. A fish, not a fish hole. So that note said not to fish anywhere near the abandoned house. The note is right over there. And this looks like the abandoned house. So... Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a hat. I can't... I guess it's nothing important. So it seems like somebody was fishing over here at the lake by the abandoned house, which they're not supposed to. And then they were over here holding the picture and had a hat on, and they were taken and dropped their hat in their picture. And it looks like it's our turn to inspect. Left click to mouse while hovering over the object. Yeah, you already told me that. Public notice, pending demolition. This property will be demolished as ordered by the Department of Inspections and Licenses. No person may remove this notice prior to the approval date which the demolition may commence. The owner of this property has not been found, and therefore this dwelling unit and the surrounding land will be placed under ownership of the state. The area is to become a natural wildlife refuge until further need or sale approval by the state courts. The structure and foundation of this property are not stable. Anyone entering the present premises under permit must take precautions and care. Multiple injuries have occurred due to the structural integrity of this property. I don't feel like this happens very often. How many abandoned houses do you see? I mean, maybe not like this, but even like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example. Especially like when I'm driving across the country. Like when we went to Texas, there were towns with like abandoned house after abandoned house after abandoned house in a row, and they're just there. And I remember seeing them last time we went too. Yeah, I would not be here. So also, there was an abandoned farmhouse kind of right down the road from where I grew up. And we went in there once. I have no idea how old I was. We had to have been in cars. I don't remember. It must have been in high school. I don't remember when it happened, but that place burned down. So we went in there, and it was really strange. Like, there was a mattress and some stuff. But the town I grew up in, there's no homeless people. And there's no town within like 10 miles, you know? So I don't know where it would have come from if it was a homeless person. But anyway, yeah, we went in there, and then not long after, the whole place burned down and it's gone. It's a field now. But it was pretty scary. Have you guys ever been in like a real I thought that was a floor caving in. Like a real abandoned house like this that's like fallen down. I mean, it looked basically like this, you know, tree coming through the ceiling. Um, you know what? I even want to say that there was some lit candles in there too. I don't remember that 100%, but for some reason it kind of came to mind. I don't know though. Missing fisherman investigation on. Late last fall, an avid fishing enthusiast visited the region to explore the local water and document the aquatic life. After meeting with locals in the area, the individual went missing and something something probably not found. Local law enforcement actively looking for to how the individual disappeared. Developers, a good thing to add, especially because it's been in games that I've played recently, is when you're looking at something like this, have a way to zoom, like Moons of Madness I just played. Even if I was looking at something like this, I could hold spacebar and it would zoom in on it. Like I can read it, but down there where it gets dirty, it's a bit harder. Plus, I haven't had my glasses for how long now? What? So I pressed spacebar, and then I let it go, and then it jumped. The hotel we stayed in 2011, 2015 got shut down one day. We passed by it and saw rubble. Felt like a part of my childhood was stolen. There was a time years ago when I thought that the farmhouse I grew up in was going to be sold. And then I went back there. I thought it was going to be the last time. And my parents are still living in it now, so it didn't happen. Those are just earmuffs, like to make it quiet. Or quieter. It looks like something spiraling up. The college cleanup crew to the Department of Land Use and Development. We are done here. Another crew can clean up this place. My team doesn't feel comfortable with the job, and I'm not going to be responsible for another injury. The majority of the areas have been boarded up. A real professional crew needs to demolish this place. A bunch of teenagers on their spring break won't do. Why is do like circled? Sincerely, the college cleanup crew. So there was a college cleanup crew. That's probably what this is from. A couple bags of garbage. Why is that happening? It stopped. Okay. Why is that happening? Why is that happening? Oh no. Well, that was cool. Let me through. Uh-oh. Oh. It's doing it again. Hello? Okay. There's a tree grow here, so I can't go upstairs. Okay. I guess we're following... Oh, it's even up here? Oh, it's coming from upstairs. I got goosebumps on my arms right now. And it's going downstairs. Dear boss, you have been a good friend to us, and we are very appreciative of your company and the work you have provided for us when we are not in school. However, this latest job has been troubling for us all. Too many of us have been injured and experienced some uncomfortable moments. This is coming from all of us, and the experience isn't isolated to one individual. Below, we collectively signed a petition to stop working on this specific job site. We don't want to quit, but we do not feel comfortable or safe in the current work environment. The crew. There's probably the four of them. Oh, it's coming from this way too. Yeah. No damn way, man. I wouldn't be going down here in the first place. Release us or stay with us. Activate the relics. Find us underground. Find us underground. Explore underground. Stay. Activate the relics. Release us. Okay. You know. Probably just some kids, right? Probably just some kids playing a prank. You know, trying to scare anybody that would go in here. Dude, they could have put something super scary right there. Yeah, see? It's just kids. Damn kids. Coming in here to do drugs and have sex. Smoke weed. Who? Who is he? Maybe? This way? He's watching? Sorry. Please go on. Help. UFO. Damn kids. Okay. Somebody just set their cup down on this paper. Yeah? Oh. Could you hear that? Dude, I gotta turn the... I don't know if you can hear all these little sounds. It was like somebody breathed in my right ear. I think I'm going to turn it up some more. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. The college cleanup crew invoice. See, now this I need to zoom in on. Like, I can make them out, but it's hard. Attention, Department of Land Use and Licenses. Project title: Major Cleanup of Dilapidated Abandoned Dwelling. Clean up and repair. I don't know. I don't think it's repair. Down of a target abandoned structure located on multiple acres of townland. Destruction of foundation. Quantity 100. Unit price 100. Cost 10,000. Wow. Removal of items 20. Unit price 90. Cost 1,800. Injury protection 4. 1,000 each. I'm guessing it's probably around 4,000. Junk removal 2,000. Total 19,000 268 for the college to send. Okay. How much do you think that the college kids were getting paid out of that $20,000, almost 19,000? I bet it's not $5,000. And they're like, we're GTFOing. We're gonna GTFO. Ooh, that's normal. I like that. That's normal too. Why don't you work, slacker? Sure, this happens all the time in abandoned houses where, like, only one light will turn on. Yeah? Stop it. Stop it. Hey! Dick. What? What the crap was that, man? It sounded like somebody running down the stairs. The fuck? I want to read this. Stop. House fire. Resident missing. Only a few only a few months. Oh, stop it! A few months after construction was completed. God damn it. Home of resident Jasper. Hey! Smith Wallaby has been destroyed by a devastating fire. Very few details are known. Little is known. Resident Jasper, a historian. Dude, it just kept going. Usually there's like the noises a little bit or the jump scare, but there was the noise, and then I looked, and then the light came on, and then the board fell over, and then this thing was coming and making noise at me, and then I picked it up again, and then this light went out, and then this thing flew open. That was awesome. It just kept going. I've never seen a horror game like when you're stuck reading something, have it trigger something that's going to scare you and then continue with it like that. That was good. You mad because I called you a slacker? Okay. Dude, that was actually pretty scary. That was good. If you stand up and are stuck, try crouching again. If you stand up, your head gets stuck. Stop it. Wait, which way am I going? This way. What the hell is that? There's no way. I would have busted that. I would never. No. I wouldn't have even come in here. I might have like stuck my head in the door and looked around. That's it. No. No. I definitely would not have gone downstairs. And probably not by myself. Dude, I still have goosebumps on my arms. That's crazy. Okay. Hold on. What's over here? This must be the furnace. All right. Have you ever seen... Okay. Have you ever seen a vent like this big enough for a person to crouch through? Ever? But they're in every game. Wow. There's a freaking cavern down here. That's crazy. Also, if you notice, the footsteps change. This is dirt. Now I'm walking on the grate. And inside here, this water? Water didn't change. Very few games do that, or maybe there's more nowadays, but the first game that I really noticed that happening was Subsistence. Whether you're walking on the snow, the ground, the rocks, in your house on the wood, it all has a different sound. Did it just get darker in here? It just got darker in here. Whoa. I don't know why, but my light in front of me here, it seemed like the glare, the glow off of it just kind of went up. I think I'm freaking out. Alright, let's go. No goddamn way. Oh, a skeleton. Oh, somebody died down here. No, it's probably just a Halloween prop, right? Decoration. Hello. Are you going to move? I shall have never... Did it move? Okay, they crossed out never. I shall have bundle... Wait, I should have found this place. I should have found this place. A presence here will not let me leave. I choose not to leave. It is time for me to rest. A long rest is all I need. Dude, that was a missed opportunity. What? It could still happen. Like when you put it down, the head turns and looks at you or something. It could still happen. I want to go back to that room and do that again. There was so many things happened in a row. Oh, look at that. So good. Oh yeah, I can jump. I'm so used to playing games where I can't jump. Alright, well let's start by going this way. See? Do you hear that? It's like someone breathing in my ear. Dude, this is way scarier than I remember the demo being. What changed? Did something change? Oh, that one went down. Okay. Oh, this is where the demo starts. When you go through the door. Okay, let's go this way. Also, is there anything down there? Like something to read? I don't see a way back up. Maybe right there? Okay. Also, like, a read function would be good. So I can see what these actually say. I've decided to do something. I've decided to try something. Draws me to this place. I can't seem to leave. Nothing will Load. Food. I have no need. This plus this place. No one is coming. No one is. Oh, that's is. This place is. I don't know what that word is, and I don't have a cursor to show you. It's right in the middle. Is this place? No one is coming. Whoa, it looks like it says Corey at the bottom. Oh, speaking of, okay, so Wendigoon was streaming today, and he was watching analog horror series. One is Man in the Suit, which is kind of cool, but wasn't necessarily quite my thing. And next one he watched was called Angel Hair, Hare, and that was, there were no jump scares or like scary visuals, but just the premise of what it is was scary in itself. It was really good. And then, do you remember when we started watching The Oldest View, where the guy walks out into the, miles out, and then he finds this staircase that goes down forever as far as you can see, and then gets to the corner and there's another staircase, and then he finds a door? There is still one video we haven't watched from that. It's 45 minutes long, which is amazing. And there was a new one that just came out today, which was like 5 or 10 minutes. It's freaking amazing. It's the best. It's the best. So I thought about watching that right now. And then when I sat down and I was looking at some stuff, I saw this game and decided I wanted to do this. Feel like yelling, enhance. Yeah. Yeah, so like if they would add something where I could zoom, or like a read function where it comes up in text, would be helpful. But it might not say anything important. It might just supposed to be spooky. Oh. A hat. Put the hat down. I don't like it. I don't like it. Take that hammer. Oh, what is that? It looks like round and around and around, and then there's a hole in the top. Hey, candle. There's a jug of moonshine. Okay, well that was fun. Can I get back up? I want to see what's down, if there's anything down here. The sound design with the whispering in my ear is fantastically scary. Because it makes you feel like there's somebody actually right next to you talking. Alright, this guy didn't move. Okay, here we go. We're going down in an earlier round. Oh! That's good too. So this is where the demo starts, I believe. Oh, it's so dark. I can't see. Thank you, lights. Whoa, guy. What the hell? The pyramid back there? Oh, this is cool. Look at that. That's what those papers were. Or at least the one with the swirl. I can see now. It's time to leave. I can't move. Yeah. Oh, there was a picture, a paper of that. There was a pyramid. There was a swirly in the sky. That candle wax dripping looks like a hand. Whoa. Cool. I like it. Ow, hot chocolate's hot. Hey, I like it. Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna play these kinds of games in a house by myself in the basement. I'm gonna have all the lights on. I'm gonna have my guns next to me. Oh, it was all just a dream. I'm at work. Oh, I remember this. Oh, okay, okay. I remember this. This was scary too. You gotta go full immersion. Dude, imagine me in a house by myself in the basement at night playing games like this with VR goggles on. I'd have to wear a diaper or something. I want this. I want one of these. Okay, I remember this. I don't remember exactly how to do it, but... the sound design is so good. Yeah, there's the pillars. And I will bet you $10 if you go back and watch my playing of the demo, that I probably said the same thing, like great sound design. What, did that just open? Shut it. Close it. There's a ghost in there. Ooh, what's that? Move the washer and dryer out of the basement as soon as possible. This small space is too far away from everything. Furthermore, the water connection isn't functioning properly and my clothes never seem to get clean. Yeah, you have to have hookups for them, so you're going to have to install water and a drain and a dryer vent. A little light to illuminate your face, and then everything else is pitch black. I got one light here. That's all it is. It's just this little guy. Same as these. And I got one more. Ooh. Rosy reds. Yeah, it takes me so long to get through these because I'm just like enjoying the atmosphere and the design and everything. Oh, I don't think, wait, did that save my game? I can't do it again. It might have. Stop it. Bad. Dude, I keep thinking there's going to be something behind me. Okay. Wait. Wait, is this the basement of that house? Wait, this is the basement of that house. That's where I am. I came into this room, that light was flickering. Here's the vent that I went through to the cavern. And then out here, there's this light that I called Slacker. And then this door was collapsed. And we came in this way, and then this was collapsed. Oh. I didn't know that last time because I didn't play the beginning part. It just put me here. Scratch that. Just use a candle to illuminate your face. I did that. Also, Lure got me these. They're fake candles. And I got 3 of them. And this thing moves, so it's supposed to flicker. But they're not bright enough to illuminate my face enough. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles over there. Some of them might be dead, but yeah, that's what I was doing before. Do I have my oh, I don't have my lighter down here anymore. Yeah, I brought it upstairs because the other one went dead. I would turn them on now, but I'd have to go up and get the lighter. Okay, wait. What are we doing? Let's go this way. That's right. Stop it. Oh, it tilts a little bit when you're standing. Not cool. Can you hear that? Like the... Or should I turn it up? With all due respect, after a detailed and involved inspection of the house water and heating system, I can find no possible explanation for the wild temperature fluctuations described. As far as the strange noises, I also hear them from time to time. Probably just mice or rats. Yeah, sure. I recommend calling an exterminator. None of the noises would be coming from the heating or water systems installed. There is nothing more I can do here. I know this isn't the answer you're looking for. Best of luck with your home water and heating repair. Then, gotta take the RGB out your rig and keyboard too. Then we'll get you to play a classic, the OG Slenderman. I kind of want to play the new one just because I've never played a Slenderman game. But I'm not paying $60 for it or whatever it is. If it was like 10, I'd probably get it. Just, you hear that? Steam has made me a cheapskate. Ammo, put that in your hand, guy. This is a giant basement too. Oh yeah. The chair follows me. Fuck you. This reclaimed wood, while needing some extra sanding and exterior coating, is worth the extra effort. I love that it came from nature and instead of being disposed of can be used again on a structure that will last for decades. Reminds me of something architecture used to be something ago. Remember to something additional structure, something future projects. Something. Little, stop it. I hate you. I don't. Stop it. Shut the door. I don't like that chair. This is my living room. This is kind of cool. Can I shut the door? No. Oh, I can't get on the couch? Yes. So like if you're sitting here on the couch with that door closed, this would be pretty cool. Scary AF. What just happened? Oh, that's the basement with the things collapsed. Am I supposed to do these in... Stop it. Oh, that's the pallet. There was... I had to move to go through the door. What's that? Is that the... I don't know what that is. The pallet laying on the floor. And this looks like a doorway in a hall. Why did I touch those? I don't like it. While watching television, my show was suddenly interrupted. Static filled the screen, and odd imagery, architectural in nature, appeared for a brief moment. painting what I saw to find clarity. It looks to be a column and arch, very similar to the architecture I have encountered underground. Could this be a place I have yet to explore? I think I want to leave now. Also, air conditioner. I don't like when the room laughs at me. I'm scared. Take something. It says GG. Take something. Take a weapon. I guess it's not going to work on ghosts, but we don't exactly know what it is yet. What? Wait, there's 2 upstairses? Put that on your head too, stupid. Thought if I did it enough, it'd piss it off and it would knock back or something. So this way goes back to the water heater room. Okay, we went all the way around. Wait. There were stairs here. Okay, we're going upstairs. Hey! Not cool. Told you to put that headlamp on. What the hell is that? Can I put this on now? Release us. We are trapped. You should have never come here. Release us. Okay. How? Should I do that? I'm gonna leave now. Bye. Can I go this way? You suck. Oh, look at the boxes are stacked up now. Hey. Those were not stacked before. Can I have a flashlight? I don't like that room. Can I save now? Oh, it's all good. Seven Uno wins in a row? Dang. We should figure out what... Hey, this didn't used to be open either. Welcome home. We should figure out like what the Guinness Book of World Records Uno wins in a row is or something. And then record them so you got proof. Stop breathing at me. Oh! Hello. I touched it. Stop knocking stuff, making a mess. Stop. Not cool. Oh, now it's green. God damn it. Can I leave yet? Can I save? Oh, good. Now it's foggy. Oh, what was that? Ah, okay. Let's go in here. Can I leave? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Gozer, the Gozerian. Oh, jeez! That's fine. This is in your basement? Everybody else good? These boxes still stacked? Alright, let's go. Release us. Oh, there you go. There's the archway that he drew. Wait, let's go look. No! Damn it. See, there's so many good clips like that. They would be great shorts or TikToks or something. All right, let's touch the ghost. Where are you going? Oh, secret passage button. Thanks, ghost. Can I leave? So, is the ghost helping me? Is the ghost good or is the ghost bad? Oh, a lantern. Take that with you, stupid. No? Okay, good. There. Wait. That's a different one. The excavating continues to go well, and it reminds me of my time in Egypt. This is the most exciting discovery of my career. The architecture is difficult to date, but I should have a theory in time. I've created a secret entrance for entering the excavated space and have decided to keep my discovery out of the public view until I know more about what I have uncovered. I want to take this. That looks good, actually. Alright. Thanks, Light. You've been a big help. What? Hey! Why are you making a mess? I didn't try this. Oh, I want one of those. That'd be so cool. Well, there's a secret passage in my basement, but it's not a secret on how you can skip the ads and join my private Satisfactory server. Because I'm going to tell you right now, all you have to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Or you either wait around and get lucky enough to get gifted a sub, or you can try to talk someone into gifting you a sub. Here's a 3-minute ad break that'll shut off pre-roll ads for the next hour.
O.J. Simpson, White Bronco.
Now, courage. We have a guest. More tea, Mr. O.J.?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard that when I was watching Wendigoon's stream. They brought it up. O.J. Simpson died. Did he get stabbed? That'd have been funny. Of course, the subtitles are telling on me. Did he get stabbed? That would have been funny. Dude, I wish I had this back when Virginia was watching. It's a little bit behind, but at least it's like English subtitles for what I'm saying. Like, it takes a minute to generate them. Anyway, I think it's just like a Chrome extension or something. 8 wins. Dang. All right. Where are we going? Oh, we're going down. I did not think we were going guess where else would we go? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I love these auto candles. Need some of those. They just light when you get close to them. Ah! Ever since I began to explore underground, my dreams have become nightmares. A recurring image of a skull haunts me, sometimes hiding in the dark corners of the house. I even see a skeletal figure watching me. I feel paralyzed by its presence. I must figure out why this is happening. I believe it has to do with my findings down in this ancient place. I must be close to a new discovery. This is not me leaving these, is it? Because it seems like the first time that my guy's been down here since you didn't know where the secret passage button was. Teammate is a bot IQ Luna? Or IQ. AI Luna? Alright. We're going in. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. I am getting closer to finding the location of these markers. As I do, the more troubling my dreams get. I see the image of a spherical entity. The energy associated with this presence is negative. It may be my imagination, but it feels so real to me. I have never seen or researched anything resembling it. My guess is that this entity formed from the collective negative energy of the souls trapped underground. It is attempting to communicate with me. So the souls trapped down here that were writing on the walls saying release us. Okay. We're going down? Whoa! Hi. Oh, there's a lot. There's more. I'm gonna stand against the wall. Hey guys, what's going on? Am I supposed to come over here with you? Oh, I'm supposed to tell them to go in the hole. There's noises coming from upstairs. I don't like it in my house. Hey, you go in the hole too. Oh, it's a dog. I heard him jingle his tag. Yeah? Can I go? I touched it. Whoa. What the hell is happening? Now what? Go back? That's bad. Run away, stupid. Oh, you're lucky. Okay. Does this elevator go back up? Time to go, it's time to go, it's time to go. Go faster. And we're back. Oh, okay. Leaving. Bye. Whoa. Run. Shut the door. Oh. Except the door's locked. Oh! Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. What, you want to talk? Oh, are you guys saving me? Whoa. My door's unlocked. Oh, that's all the way upstairs.
Your mom called. The doctors got back with her. And the results are in. You have terminal stupidity. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how this happened. Oh, wait, I do. It's because you're a dumbass.
Dumbass. I'm getting out. What? The hell was that? There's no door here. Shut the door. I don't like it down there. Oh, you suck. Keep out. Under no circumstance should anyone but the owner of the property enter the basement premises. Stay out. Anyone in violation of this notice will be terminated immediately and removed from the residence. Thank you for your continued hard work and for respecting the construction process. No construction permitted. Whoops. All right. So we didn't die. So let's celebrate. Dude, I swore I just saw something moving here. Cheers. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play scary games anymore. when I'm living alone. Yeah. I feel like somewhat secure in this room because of its size. It's fairly small, but it's not like the door even latches. You can just push it open. And have the window open. Who's that? Looks like a moth on there. The house is nearly finished. Surprisingly, the process was quicker than I imagined. Even more important is that my excavating remains a secret as the building contractors worked away from my research. I find myself very lucky to have been able to purchase this land from the state. Due to budgetary cuts, the once nature reserve went up for sale. Oh no. Before the state took control, a private entity owned the land. No legal will remained, so it passed to the state. Bureaucracy and budget constraints have kept this place isolated from developers. People like to explore and hike in the surrounding area. This doesn't bother me, as the areas I'm exploring are well hidden and too dangerous for most to adventure. I'm looking forward to sharing my discoveries with the world in time. Jasper. Wait, Jasper is the guy that died. Okay. So Jasper lived in the house. There was a fire. Jasper died or is missing. And then no one could find him, so the state bought the property and demolished the house. So we're like back in time. That basement was a copy of the abandoned house, but this isn't the same. I guess there's two stairs. So maybe the other stairs is where we went down. What the hell? Look out the window. Stop it. Stop scaring me. Sound like someone just farted at me. Hey. So, here's where we went down. Oh my god. What the hell? That's cool. That's where the chair was rocking. Okay. We came in the front door. There's the stairs. This is where the garbage from the workers were. And then we went here and we went downstairs. So this is exactly the same. And this was blocked, so we couldn't get over here. It's a little green in here. Stop it. Oh, pirate hat. I want one of these too. Tricorn? Read the letters. Okay. Stop it. I want to look outside. That's not normal. You okay? At least there's lights now. Oh, we can go upstairs now. Read the letters. What is this? It's a book? Okay. Put the rest of the fragile items in my study upstairs. Everything else can go in the attic. There is a stairway leading to the attic in my office. Cheers, mate. Can't just leave. This is called a table saw, because there's a saw in the table. Superintendent, this job has too many limitations for me to work efficiently. I know I'm not the only one. The client is paranoid, always observing, posting odd messages, and telling us where we can and cannot work. I hate it. Also, this place is creepy. I'm not sure what is going on here, but I'd like to make a formal complaint and transfer to another job site. I hope for everyone on the team that this project can be completed as soon as possible. Bob. His name was Robert Paulson. Will you stop it? Just leave me alone. So this is where the garbage bags were. All right, I think we have to go upstairs. Oh! This is where the chair was rocking by itself. What is happening now? Can I leave? Please? I expected that to fall down and this big skull be behind it or something. Standing in the corner. Who is it? 11 wins? That's crazy, man. These presences I'm feeling and seeing need me to help them. I believe they want me to find and activate these markers. They exist somewhere underground. I have yet to find them or fully understand what activating them will achieve. I have hesitated. Can I even trust these presences? I don't want up trapped. I don't want to end up trapped. Ooh, look how shiny this floor is. Unless I look down here. Oh, when the lights go out of the frame, they go away. That's kind of weird. Okay. I guess we're going upstairs. Hello? So spooky. Oh, 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 oh. Huh? Read the letters. Okay. Sounds like duct tape. Stop. Alright, let's start here. Oh. Oh, I thought there was nothing underneath there. Okay. No? Nope. 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 Hey, have you ever seen the movie Nope? I watched it a little while ago. It's very interesting. Wasn't bad. That's probably bad. That's weird. My findings are fascinating. Ages ago, a small community of settlers discovered this underground place of worship. Cthulhu? They stayed and found ancient relics or markers. One of the notes I found described these markers as having otherworldly power. It's odd that there is no record of a settlement. It is as if they suddenly disappeared without a trace. I must be cautious. I do not know what these markers are capable of. It would explain why so many strange things have been occurring around this area. A large amount of the underground is not accessible. With some major funding, the entire place could be excavated. For now, I will continue on my own. I must find the markers and uncover what other secrets await. Okay. You still don't have a weapon? What's wrong with you? That looks like a street with a crosswalk. This looks like some concrete barriers on the bottom. This looks like... Wait. The moon's on the top left here. The moon's to the right a little bit. So is this just looking a bit to the left from there? And this one, the moon's close up, so do we just... I don't know. Maybe it means nothing. Flyers. That's a cool bathtub. This does not look like a bathroom, though. Look how high the toilet is. It's just sticking up on the wall. Oh, there's a shower. Bathtub. Oh, good. Oh, the ghost is right outside. Hi. I don't think that's a bad ghost. There's no mirror. Yeah, the toilet seems really high, and it's just looks like there's no back to it. It's really weird. Is that where I went through the doors where it was like an A-frame and the lanterns were turning on above me? My secret entrance in the basement is where most of my research takes place. However, another exists. Hiking through the forest in the back of the house, I came across a beautiful stream. Upon further investigation, I found a small hidden cave. Exploring further, I discovered more ancient tunnels. A vast network of them interconnect underground. I am certain more entrances exist that I have yet to discover. Okay. I thought there was water in this, but there's just like a dirt ring. I've had that happen when I used to do metal work a lot more, like welding, fabricating, and I'd have just metal dust all over me. And there was like a ring in the bathtub I had to clean out. Okay. Okay. Oh. Actually, look at the so there's none in here, but look on the wall. It's kind of scratched down, and then it's scratched down this way. That blue wisps were coming down the stairs when we went down in the basement. They're coming down these stairs. Oh, I wanted to close the door. The door's right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to look. I've been crafting physical letters of late. They feel grounded in reality, and it is nice to have a paper trail in case anything happens to me. With all the strange occurrences taking place, these notes comfort me. It also gives me a chance to practice my painting skills and take time to process what is happening around me. Jasper, speaking of painting skills, I need to start watching the Bob Ross streams again, because there was a time when I used to watch those every night, and I really had I felt like I had a really good grasp on how to do it. And then I kind of quit watching them after a while, and then my mom got me this Bob Ross painting kit for Christmas or my birthday or one of those, and it's got a canvas, and some brushes and the knife, painting knife and stuff like that. So when I get moved into a bigger space and stuff, maybe I'll do that on stream someday. That'd be cool, eh? I hate you. Oh, that one's scratched. Maybe it came out of here. I don't know. Hello. How are you? Bye. Later. Oh! That's why it's scratched. We figured it out. Watch your back. Oh, I wish I would have read that before. That's why it's scratched. It's not what I was expecting. Watch your back. There you go. Watch your back. 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 That was on Fast and Furious. Watch your back. Watch your back. It's like all the words to the whole song. After 11 wins, they finally won. Ah. It's a big room too. What is this? Oh, they're like scrolls. And a trumpet. And a bust of Napoleon. That's cool. I want one of those. What's with all the scrolls? Am I finding these? There's the radio. Am I finding these in the tunnels? Oh, and this too? And the tricorn hat? Am I a archaeologist? Watch your back. Watch your back. Violin. You know what else I can't wait to come out is the They Are Here, the Alien Encounter one that I played the demo and the prologue where you go into the farmhouse. Dude, that one's going to be good. This handcrafted paper I acquired is perfect for writing on. It reminds me of the paper I find in ancient manuscripts. It is so much more enjoyable to transcribe my thoughts on than the computer. Now I just need to come up with a method of organizing my notes. Something, stop using them for drink coasters. I want one of those too. A gramophone? Gramophone? Yeah, these are scrolls. What's that? My password, no computers. Okay. Is that really... No, you have a computer. I was going to say, is that really your password? Or do you not have a computer? There's a monitor there, though. Okay. I think that's it. Wait. That took me 10 clicks to get that to work. Okay. Not yet. I'm not quite ready. Is there another door? I think that's it. The rest of these are locked. 1, 2. Okay. Let's go. Go into the attic. What? Stop. What? What happened? At the door. Those are kind of cool doors too. Oh my god, it goes all the way over there? I thought this was going to be it. Which would have been plenty. It took 5 clicks.
Something evil is after you.
Oh, really? She said something evil is after you. That mannequin kind of got me a little bit. Why? Why is something evil after me? Wow. This attic is huge. If you like put drywall up and, you know, an actual floor, this is huge. It's bigger than my whole house, just the attic. There's a canoe. How the hell did you get this thing up here? The markers trapped us. It's like weird, sometimes just random frame drops. Yeah, I've seen that before.
We must help each other.
We must help each other. Help us, we helped you. Are these the ghosts that I keep seeing in the house? Please take this with you and turn it on. No? Okay. I shouldn't be here. There's boxes stacked like that. That happened in the basement. There's a couch? How the hell did you get this stuff up here? Dang, look at that. Hey. Six, 7, 8. It is apparent now that I need to leave this place and never return. I am unwell. I feel negative and aggressive presences all around me. My studies cannot continue for my own safety. I plan to burn the house down. I hope that this ancient underground place will stay hidden and never be found. I have started to pack and prepare, however, I may just have to go. There's so much cool old stuff in here. You just gonna burn it down with this thing following me again? Just gonna burn it down with all this cool stuff in here? I would burn this chair though. Yeah, we don't want that. Look at that stove. That's cool. Alright, fuck you, chair. Don't like you. Alright, am I leaving? Alright. Alright. Well, let's go. Okay. Let's not go. The TV's on. Yeah, I should have guessed. What's behind me? Oh, it's just a nice ghost. Hi. Hi, friends. What's going on? How are you? Are you afraid of me? You ever consider that the ghosts are afraid of us? Oh, oh, that's bad. Must not have happened. What happened to this chair? Let's go. Let's go away. Okay, thank you. I think those ghosts are nice ghosts, and that one is the big, bad, scary one. Where are we going? Okay. That's where it tried to grab me when I was in here and scratch the wall. No, not again. With the damn chair. Hey. I'm not there. You're not there. Hi, friends. I'm not afraid of you because I think you're good. Are you going to help me get through the door? Yeah, see? They're helping. Oh, God. Ooh. Uh-uh. Well, let's check it out. Touch it.
It shouldn't be here.
It shouldn't be here.
You
You
must
must be wondering where he is. Here is. You are currently stuck at a point in time between living and what comes next.
We need your
We need your help as much as you need us.
but we don't have much time.
Part of you
Part of you is
still in the real world and hasn't crossed over. In time, you will be trapped. I bet, am I Jasper? A long time ago, our society came across an underground space of worship. Then we found ancient markers that could open a connection between the world of the living and the world of another. It's so hard.
Activating them was easy.
Activating them was easy, but expensive.
Since then, we have been trapped in between worlds, unable
Able to move on.
By activating the markers, the gateway will close, and any spirits that have been trapped here over the years will be released. The gateway only requires souls open, so you'll be safe activating the markers to close the connection.
You must be cautious. The negative energy from our collective life force has formed an entity of its own. Its
that's
power
the
is
skeleton
growing.
guy.
It has begun to manipulate the markers for its own desires. It may have something to do with you being here.
We will find a way to bring you back to the world of the living. Help us, and we will help you.
Too bright. Okay, so I need to activate the markers to help the ghosts. Was that real? Did that just happen? Am I Jasper? Oh, look it. Hello. Okay, good. Alright, how do I activate the markers? Where do I go? So that goes downstairs. This goes downstairs. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go back downstairs. This is where we originally went downstairs in the abandoned house. I don't like you. So here's that picture. The archway. Am I supposed to go back down here? Oh, I can't. That's right. Alright. Can I leave out the front door? What just happened? Nothing? I don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. Hey, you guys want me to help you? You gotta give me a hint here. Where you want me to go? That goes to the attic. Another bathroom. Watch your back. Something opened up and I just didn't see it. This is where the swirly portal was. Hey, ghosts, where you want me to go? One of the letters said that there's more. There's more entrances to the tunnels. I can't get outside. I can't get back into the tunnel unless I can go back through that vent that I went through in the first place, which was this way. What a mess. Did I read this? Doors close randomly while others open. Abstract light appears in the corner of my eyes. These visions come as quickly as they go. In my dreams, I see these presences more clearly. They must be attempting to communicate with me. If I had to guess, these are manifestations of trapped energy, unable to find their way. They must think I can help and are attempting to communicate with me. I hope they are friendly. I didn't read that one before. So the way that I got in the tunnels in the abandoned house was I went through this vent, but I can't get there. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Just go in all the doors. I've been in almost all the doors. I read that one. Okay. Is this just the end of the game? What am I supposed to do? Oh. I'm being haunted. Some of my experiences are harmless, while others are quite disturbing. The other day, I was working in one of my rooms and the doors suddenly shut. I was locked in and couldn't escape. Then all the cabinets and furniture started to move around the room. After a few minutes, the disturbances stopped and the doors unlocked. Something is trying to get my attention. When I do get rest, I have very surreal dreams. Some even turn into nightmares. The other night, I envisioned a giant pyramidal marker that opened a vortex gateway. I was sucked in, unable to escape. I heard the most disturbing voices in the distorting atmosphere. I do not want to experience that again, and I am having difficulty sleeping as a result. Sometimes I have trouble understanding what is real. Could this be all be a hallucination? Oh. Did I miss a letter somewhere and I need to get them all before I can go? Huh. Oh. That's new. Is that all I get? Oh. Whoa. I almost missed that one. Yes. Hi. How are you? I touched it. Yay, thank you. Oh, that was so helpful. I like this place. Okay. Nope. Nope. That's cool. I always just barely miss it. Do this one. Right now. Oh, it shut the doors. Okay. There's the door. Oh! It's okay. Oh, it's not okay. Is that an arcade game? It's like a pool game. Okay, time to move. Dude, I'd be out of here so fast. F that. What are those? What are those? Game room? This is pretty cool. Dude, I'd play pool so much if I had a pool table. Can I play this? Ah, that's what I was thinking when I went in those doors. Like a tower with a spire going up the middle. How many TVs do you need in the same room? Are you done? Thank you. Someone's going to clean up this mess. Oh. Oh, that wasn't there before. Can I get up there? Oh, come on. Release us or stay with us. Activate relics. Find underground. That's the same thing. There's nothing to read in here. A light. Hello? This door? Oh, now they open. I could have swore I just tried those. Oh. Well, that's a little unsettling. Whoa. Okay. Bones are showing. Bumblebee tuna. Yeah? No? Pick up the seedling. Not ready. My eyes keep playing tricks on me here. Every seedling, with the exception of one, has withered away in my conservatory. Some days I see the lone survivor alive and well. Other days it's dried and lifeless. The only thing that thrives at all is the poison ivy. How did that species even start to grow in this controlled environment? I'll have to find a way to uproot it. Not even the spiders like it in here. Something is wrong. Okay, here we go. Oh, it died. Why does it die when I pick it up? What am I supposed to do with it? Is something changing? Oh.
We have found a way to get you out. Quickly into one of these portals.
Ah! Quickly! Get up! Oh. Whoa! Which one? Left. Left is always right. back in the abandoned house, I think. Maybe? Oh. What the hell? It changed. Oh, no, it didn't. Am I supposed to go in here or what? Oh, there's another portal. And we're back. Oh no! It's the longest view. Were you going down the stairs? You remember that video? It's alright, we'll watch the next one here soon. That's exactly like it. Oh, this is the water heater room. What the hell? The pyramid. It's another pyramid. Did we make it? I'm back. At the vent. Can I leave now? Game progress saved. Cool. Yeah, this is the basement. This is the water heater room. Oh, only help is left. Oh no. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-uh. Oh, is that the good ghost? I can get out? No way. That should be a save or something. Oh, all these are the swirly, the portal. There's the garbage. How long till ad break? 1.5 minutes. We placed everything that wasn't burned in the fire in this room. Mostly some old boxes and a bunch of odd scribbles by the former owner. Not sure what went on here, but we are glad to be finished with this project, the crew. You know, I can have the ad timer up on the screen, which I think would be cool. I had it up there at one point that showed the stream time, viewers, pre-roll ads, followers, all that stuff. And something happened to it and it didn't work anymore, but I could put that up there again. I think that'd be kind of cool, because then you could see like maybe underneath my camera or this side of my camera or something, how long until ad break. How much of this is left? I feel like I'm closing in on the end of the game here. Whoa, this is different. This didn't used to be here. Certificate of death, Jasper Smith Wallaby, deceased. If you subscribe, the ads will be deceased. You will kill them. You will not see them anymore. You can do that for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. You'd also be allowed to join my private Satisfactory server. Otherwise, you have to either get lucky and get gifted a sub, or convince somebody to gift you one. I'm going to run a 60-second ad break in hopes that I'm at the end of the game here. So here is the ad break now. Copyright. I don't know about... Oh yeah, copyright. Come on, I tended to run now. I don't know if it's copyrighted. It's a spoof right now. Well, this one... Oh, let's see.
As I walk through.
As I walk through the valley of the... Take a look at my life. Oh yeah, it's Weird Al. First time hearing a Weird Al Amish Paradise, Gangsta Paradise parody. I know Weird Al is...
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a...
It's a good song.
You know I shun fancy things like electricity.
You know I shun fancy things like electricity. I used to listen to this. I had a Weird Al CD.
If you know the lyrics to the original song, he's hitting every single pocket, a bar, syllable correctly. Feeds the cows, fool.
In the morning I'm milking cows. Jebediah feeds the chickens and Jacob plows. Fool.
It's so good.
Thinks that my mind is gone.
Ezekiel.
Even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone.
And plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. Land, I'm into discipline.
It's good. I would suggest go listen to the song, watch the music video.
We've been spending most on
Like
Living
it's
in an Amish
1699.
paradise.
A party like it's 1999, so a little flip play.
Named.
Turning the butter like that, dude.
Don't turn the butter like
Choke-
that.
I'm gonna choke on my water, dude. Him churning the butter like that, dude.
It's good. It's good. You should go listen to it. That's interesting, though. I heard a comedian say once that he's going to present all the Weird Al songs as the original ones to his kid. And then one day when they hear the original song, they'll be like, wait, this is a ripoff of Weird Al. This is weird. Oh, it's a... Yeah, that's copyrighted too. Sister Mary, I've never come this way before. Neither have I. It must be the cobblestones. Oh, I can wait. Can I? No. Whoa, what is happening here? My sidebar is freaking out. Why can't I? Oh, that's why. Wait, no? Go. Are there more? Oh, I thought it was a slideshow because there's arrows and stuff, but never come this way before. Okay. I thought that there were more. All right, what's this guy had to say? Tennessee bill to require pre-K student take mandatory firearms training. Pre-K, so like 4-year-olds? Wait, pre-kindergarten. Yeah. Kindergarten is 5. 4 or 5.
Tennessee, what are you guys doing down there? Why is it always Tennessee and Florida and Texas? Tennessee bill to require age-appropriate firearms training in schools goes to governor's desk. Upon further inspection of this, which means I read some stuff, I know Republicans, that's hard for you. But this particular bill includes some language in it.
That's interesting that this guy's a Desert Storm veteran and he's not a Republican.
That's kind of alarming because this is pre-K. Like 4-year-olds?
Yeah.
In school, firearms training that is mandatory and parents can't opt out of.
Are they doing that so that they can have an opposing force to the school shooters?
I'm pretty sure Mr. Williams pre-K is going to have to take a pre-K pause. Holy shit. Now, a lot of parents were upset by this bill, understandably, and they went to the State House, and they were drug out of the State House by Tennessee state troopers because they were being too loud in the gallery. Well, right now is the time to be loud because this is absolutely fucking bonkers. I mean, you know, what could go wrong, right?
Not meaning to call out any Republicans by sending this. This is just nuts in my opinion.
I mean, you know, I can see it now on the news unfolding. A reporter asking little Susie, why did you unalive little Johnny? Well, he was being mean and...
Even this guy's saying unalive.
bullying me and he took my crayon. Yeah, I mean, that could happen. What are you guys thinking, man? I mean, I can already see Texas Trey on the weekly update, you know. Let me see if I got this right. These same people that are doing this, a bill that would require mandatory firearm training for pre-K students, that's mandatory, that parents can't opt out of. These are the same people that took the books out of the schools because they, you know, God forbid, children read books that might have differing viewpoints than their Republican parents. So since they're removing the books from the schools, I guess maybe the children can stand up and give an oral presentation on how to field strip an AR-15?
They're taking books away, but they're giving them guns.
This is completely fucking bonkers, and just stop voting for these people now, please. Would you do that? Just stop voting for these people. Clearly, they have lost their way. Stop voting for Republicans. Maybe if I say it slower, it'll sink in. The only reasonable explanation that I can come up with or think is that they're just trying to destroy public education. Make it crazy enough where parents won't put their kids in school.
That's why another reason why we need to leave this country. I want to put a gun in the hands of every 4-year-old in school. My name is Marjorie Titan Green, and I approve this message. They'll probably remove all books besides the ones with guns. I think that all kids in school should carry guns, and that way we can take care of the school shooters. So I just listened to something today, a true crime thing, where this guy in Oklahoma, this lady like found him out because everything was weird, and she called the cops and they had to go search multiple times to find this. But there was a guy who was married to his wife, and they had a daughter who he said was his stepdaughter, who the lady saw them like hugging and kissing sensually. And then there were like, I can't remember how many kids each of them had. There was 5 to 9 kids. Some of them were adults, like up to 24. So I think there were three or four kids from the guy and his wife, and the guy with the oldest daughter, his biological daughter, they had a baby when she was 12, and then I think she had like 3 or 4 other kids with her father, and these kids were not allowed to leave the house. They'd never been to a doctor, a dentist, a school, and they couldn't read. They could barely talk. There were 2 kids that couldn't talk at all. And this lady, for reporting him to the police once, and they didn't find anything, and then he left, and then later he showed back up again trying to get work because this lady owned a business. He was a contractor for her, and he came back later and needed more work. And so she put them in one of her houses, I guess, and that's where they were living. And then she called the cops on him again, and then that's when the cops found that all this stuff was going on. Guy had a baby with his daughter when she was 12, and I think what that means is that he was having sex with her before she was 12, and then when she hit puberty, she got pregnant. And he had a wife living in the house. They were married. His wife, the mother of that girl, was living there with him. And there was like 9 kids, and 3 or 4 of them were from the father and his daughter. The lady that called the cops on him said that he would bring some kids when he came to work sometimes, and they smelled so bad, and they could barely talk, and they couldn't read. It's pretty crazy. California student, hey, do you have book fairs in Tennessee? Tennessee student, no, we have gun fairs. This was someone you knew. This was on a true crime YouTube video in Oklahoma. And the mom and dad went to jail. What? That sounds like a snake. And the kids are now like going to school, getting driver's license, getting showers, learning to read and talk. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, they'd never really been out of the house, barely. And the name of the guy and his wife were never released to the public. Probably because people would hunt them down, but I think they're in jail now. Poor guy. I probably should have run a longer ad break. I don't feel like I'm going to finish this in the next 7.5 minutes. Which is all we got left until the next one. I need to be wrapping it up here pretty soon, too. Oh. That's normal. What's up? What's up, friendly ghost? I'm going to call you Casper. After much thought, I've decided to activate the markers when I find them. If anything, to witness the event of a lifetime. I worry the activation may require me to sacrifice myself. However, I must trust that the gateway remains currently open and my interaction will close it. An opened... I'm hoping that's a frog to the left of me making noise. An opened gateway explains why so many strange things occur around this place. The opened connection is allowing trapped presences to interact with the world from beyond. The otherworldly energy that first brought me here must be emanating from these markers. I will find them. Imagine what discoveries can be uncovered from these powerful artifacts. Jasper. I don't see no frog. Okay, let me look real quick because I feel like I'm at the end of the game, but I am willing to bet that I'm like maybe halfway through it. I'm never as far into the game as I think I should be. Oh, another good song.
Like an exotic dream, the
La
radio
la
playing
la la.
songs. I don't know. It goes around the world, just la la la
La la
la.
la. Goes around the world as la 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 la. Okay, that's the attic. Oh, I might be. Where do we leave the house? It's la 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 la. It's all around the world and la 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 la. Here it is. So this is basically where I am. Okay, right there. So in this video, I've got 23 minutes left. But this is only an hour and 10 minutes, and I've been playing this for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I've been playing this for double the time of the full video. The saddest story of child neglect I've heard was of the child who was locked in a closet most of his life and was 16 but sounded and looked 8 years old. Oh, yeah. They made him, so they had like cameras on him and stuff, and they made him like kneel and like keep his hands up like this or something, and they had a camera so they know if he moved, and there were cameras outside the closet, so when he came out and stole some food from the kitchen, they knew it. That was fairly recently. And then actually, and the brother was helping the mom do that. And then one day he just died from torture and malnourishment. Is that what, does that sound familiar? I don't remember the name. I've heard all these though. I've listened to so many. I think I might just quit here. Because there's enough, I mean, there's probably at least an hour left here for me to play. La 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 la. Give you a thumbs up.
It's all around the world, just la 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 la.
La 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 la. Oh, did anybody watch Fallout? I started watching the first episode. Yeah, so wait. Does Twitch still have watch party? Twitch ended its Prime Video watch party on April 2nd, 2024. Why? However, there are other ways to connect with your Twitch community. Interactive streams, play games, discuss TV shows. Community features encourage viewers to interact with each other. Co-stream options. They removed the watch party. Okay, here. Let me do this. Because we can still do a watch party. If you have Prime, we can do a watch party. Only people with Prime can watch, though. Does this show my address or anything? So I started watching the first episode. It's pretty good. How do we do watch party? I'm gonna get rid of this just in case I show something I'm not supposed to. I don't remember how to do it. Not a big Fallout fan. You know, I like Fallout, but password reset required. What? But I've found that I don't really like Bethesda's Fallout. I like Obsidian's Fallout, which is Fallout New Vegas, and other games that Obsidian has made is good, like Outer Worlds. Let's see, Prime Video. I want to try to figure out how to do a watch party here.
This isn't real, right? I hate it up here.
Ooh, all episodes are available now? Oh, man. We can just watch the whole thing. Let me see what happens. Get hit with an ad first thing. Crap. Stop. I know I saw this before. Stop it. I know I saw that we can do this.
I'm going to the surface to find my dad.
Stop. All right. Let me just do this one to see. Trailer, watch list, share. Damn it. Where's the watch party? I know I saw it before. And that you have to have Prime, and then you can invite other people with Prime. You can have a watch party. Maybe they took it out of Amazon Prime Video too. I don't know. That sucks, man. I like the watch party thing. It just was hard to do because I don't have enough viewers in the first place, because the more viewers that I would have, the more people would have Prime and be able to watch. I don't remember. I watched Candyman, the new Candyman, and I watched Black Phone, and I watched like the first episode of The Expanse on Watch Party. I don't remember. I think Zaylen was there for at least some of them. I don't remember if you were there or not. That sucks, man. That was the coolest thing. It's just every time I looked for every time I looked for something I wanted to watch, it wasn't there. I think it only means Zaylen have Prime and I wasn't there. Okay, so here's something we could do. I've seen people do this before. So we bring up Fallout or whatever. I stream just showing this. Actually, probably this. And then sorry. And then we play it at the same time. And then if I end up pausing it or something, I just tell you I'm at this time, and then we play it again. And we could do it here, or I suppose we could do it on Discord. I don't know. That sucks, man. That was cool. I really liked that. I just didn't get to do it as much as I wanted to. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here because it's 11 o'clock and it's Thursday. If I stay up too late, I'm not going to be able to make it for tomorrow. So I don't think I said before, but the land trust sent my application back again. I might have talked about it last night. And Laura and I have to write, they want like a divorce/separation thing, affidavit. So what we have to do, I think, is we have to type something up. Basically for like custody of will and any child support. And then we both have to sign it. We have to take it to a notary, have it notarized also, and then scan that in and upload it. So I think that Saturday we're going to get that typed up and then go to the bank and get that notarized. And then I finished everything else. Since they wanted that deposit notes for my bank account for the last 6 months or something, when I put those notes in there were like deposits in my savings from YouTube and Twitch. And then after they saw that, they wanted me to add employment for YouTube and Twitch. And then I needed to print out these documents that were a projected earnings of what I think I'm going to make this year. And then also a year to date. So this year, but back 6 months from now. So I had to print 2 copies of the projected earnings, 2 copies of the year to date earnings. And then I had to write, here, I can show you. So here's the Twitch one. So it says, materials. How much did I make from selling materials? How much did I make from my labor? Other. So for the last 6 months, I made $80 off of Twitch. And then the total is $80. These are all the expenses. Accounting fees, meal and food, fuel expenses, business travel, business supplies and equipment, travel and transportation, other expenses. 0,000. And then on this one, year-to-date income reported, year-to-date loss, and then the total of those two. And then I had to sign and date it. I had to do that for YouTube and Twitch. And then the other one is the same, except it's a projected what I think I'm going to make this year. I just wrote $100. And then losses 0,000, and then $100. I had to do all that. I had to print these out. I had to write a whole bunch of zeros. and then I had to scan it, and then I had to upload it. So I got all those done. So the only thing we have left to do is the divorce thing, and then we got to take it to a notary, and we both got to sign it, and the notary has to sign it and stamp it, and then I can scan that and upload that. So I should be able to turn my application back in on Saturday. Plus now, so before I already had to scan in all of my tax documents from 2022 and 2021. Now they want 3 years ago, not including 2023 because I didn't have those taxes done at the time. So now I have to take all my tax papers from 2020, scan all those, and then upload those. And then Sunday is the 14th, which, oh no, well, yeah. Which is the cutoff for getting your taxes turned in. So I have to put all of 2023 on there too. 2020, 21, 22, 23. I have to have all those tax documents scanned and uploaded to that application. And then I don't think there's any way, I don't even know what else I could possibly give them. They saw that I had a PayPal. I had to get statements from PayPal. They saw I had a Venmo. I got to get all the statements for Venmo. I did all that. It's all done. I have no idea what else they could possibly ask me for. Ideas for tomorrow? I don't have any. What do you think? So I was thinking, so I talked to Zaylin. He was saying Borderlands is up to 4 players, but you don't have Borderlands. That's something that I would like to do. Portal 2, Valheim. Oh, does your computer work? Does your PC work now? Because if it does, we can do any of the things that didn't work before, like Valheim. Does. What were some games that we couldn't play because you didn't have the PC? I guess anything on Game Pass also. You know how to play Magic the Gathering? I'd love to play that. Lethal Company? I'm down for that. Subsistence? There's been updates to Subsistence. There's new stuff. Content warning. So there's a airplane update where airplane crashes and you can go get cool stuff out of it. $8. Does anybody else have it? You have to buy content warning. Oh, Zaylin, because he got it for free, right?
Citrus, we need to take this camera. This is Citrus's first game, by the way, guys. Say hi in the comments to Citrus Bird. We need to go into that ship, film cool stuff for our viewers, and then upload the video and make views, which make us money, to make more views and more money. So let's go. Hoorah! Alright, we've landed, we've touched down.
It's like...
So now We need
It's
to
like,
go in,
oh, it looks so
film
nice.
cool stuff for viewers, and then
It's nice
upload the video
outside,
and make views, which make
just
us
some
money
friends having
to
fun.
make more views and more money. All right, we've landed.
The nice music.
All right, we've landed. We've touched down.
And then?
So now we're gonna try finding something scary to get on film for you guys. All right, so we've just been suggested. Can you touch it?
Lethal Company meets Blair Witch.
I can't rush that. Oh, you jumped.
Oh, keep running, don't look back, don't look back.
Okay.
Don't look back.
Okay.
We gotta move.
Hey, is that thing? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna get
Oh my god.
Tomorrow's Friday. So on Friday at 8 p.m., there's 13,000 viewers on this game. Average viewers per channel, 9.1. Average channels, 1,400 channels playing this game. For $8, I'd buy it. If you guys want to play it.
Citrus, we need to take this camera.
I'd get it. So if I'm sure Zalen would be down. So yeah, if we decide to do that, I'll get it. Check out entire Landfall games. I see rounds on here. Tabs, stick fight, cluster truck, rounds, totally accurate battle simulator. They made some good games. Square Brawl. What's this all about? Gonna buy it now? Okay. It's like stick fight, but with squares. Zalen, you still here? I don't think he is. Well, let's let him know on Discord. Anybody with content warning, if you want to play tomorrow, we're playing tomorrow. Do we want to play first thing, or do we want to play a couple hours in? Zalen might be at work until a couple hours in. So maybe we should plan for 10 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock your time. What's this? Guns and horses? Seems like all the games they make are like goofy. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let's let everybody know tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow during the day, so everybody knows. And then we'll play content warning at 10 o'clock Mountain Time, 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern. Okay? Thanks so much for coming to hang out tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't already, make sure you follow. Turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, not have to see any ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server, all you gotta do is subscribe for $5, or you can do it for free if you have a Twitch Prime. Otherwise, maybe you can get gifted a sub by either just being lucky, or maybe you can convince somebody to gift you a sub. Is this a puzzle game? I think this is one of the ones I got for, like, when I paid, like, what the hell did we get? we got something, and it was like $1. So I got like 5 games for $3 or something. I think this was one of them. Anyway, cool. Have a good night. I will be back tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be late tomorrow because the last couple days I've had to try to get all this paperwork done. And I don't think there's anything else I can do until Laura and I get that letter made and notarized and uploaded. So I don't think I'm going to be late tomorrow, but all right, have a good night. Thanks again for being here, and I will talk to you tomorrow, which I'll probably end up finishing Presences. The other game that I was thinking of doing tonight was Ghostbusters, just to make some more progress and or get it done. But yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Later, guys.
And I was like, that's cool.